I told an AI to run my YouTube channel, and this is exactly what happened. See, I had the thought that most people on YouTube were building it all manually. They were doing every edit, every upload, and I wanted to see if I could take that entirely off my plate and document it in real time on this channel. So I'm building this two-channel strategy, one for YouTube Shorts and one for this to document it along the way. The brain of this whole operation is this AI assistant I named Dwight, off The Office, obviously. This runs locally through a tool called openclaw. It has memory tools, access to my files, my calendar, and it can run code. The first thing we had to figure out was the basics, though. Who is Dwight? What does he do? And what are the rules? So, because he's based off The Office, I wanted to create that kind of setup. So, his soul file, his user file, his memory files, all that are persistent to who he is when he wakes up. Originally, I thought this was going to be easy. AI is super smart, and I thought they were going to be able to fly through this. And then February 17th happened, and I spent 3 hours troubleshooting just to get the gateway service to run properly. I was missing API keys, I was having port conflicts, and I had to reinstall OpenClaw twice. But when it finally worked, we had something real. And by February 21st, I had a daily cron job, a video generator. Remotion was rendering charts. VO3 was generating cinematic backgrounds. And I had a full pipeline from data to video finished. But originally, nothing worked, at least on the first try. I continued to have gateway timeouts. I was missing API keys, and the VO background generating was saving to the wrong folder. The remotion failing because the competition ID changed was another issue we ran into. But every problem was a lesson, and every fix made the system tighter. This is exactly what building publicly actually looks like. As of February 22nd, the pipeline works end to end. Dwight wakes up every day at 11:30. He pulls market information. He writes a script, generates backgrounds with VO and image gen, renders a short, and tries to upload it to YouTube. I haven't given him full access to YouTube yet because he's still finishing. We're still finishing our pipeline creation, but I'm kind of stepping towards that right direction. So we tested it live today for the first time, and the first render was real, and it worked. And the data came back with zeros because there was nothing to report back on, but we had our first full video from data to pipeline. The whole video pipeline was created, and the whole cost for this video was under $1. This is episode one of what I'm thinking is going to be a genuinely interesting story. Can you build an AI to help you create a YouTube channel with a real audience? Well, we're about to find out. Follow along and document everything along the way. Subscribe, and there's going to be a new video coming every week. I'm going to try to get caught up to where it's more, uh, you know, current with the times. But as of right now, this is just going to be kind of the intro.